Hmm.
Hey, hey, y'all. Up in the room.
What's going on?
Hmm.
What's wrong? What do you see? You didn't realize you was that yellow? Hmm.
Right, right.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Good evening, everybody. Sorry we're a little tardy.
For the party.
It's 7:36. We were supposed to be on at 7:30. But it's been one of those type of evenings where
One of those type of weeks.
we're just a little bit tired. Still recuperating from the weekend and all the things. But yeah, we here. So, how y'all doing? Hmm? How are y'all doing out there? Hopefully you're doing well. And your week is going well. So far, I know it's just Wednesday, so we're in the middle of it. So hopefully you're having a good week and making it do what it do, grinding, doing all the things that you do during the week, work, take care of your children, and some of you are in the season of taking care of your parents, and so we're doing that. And so, whatever you're finding yourself doing, I hope it is well with you this week. Um, so we're just on here, just wanting to to trust, touch base with you all, and um, let you all know that. Well, first of all, I think the last time we were with you, we were talking about milestones, and I was coming up on the big 5-0. Well,
Well,
I am the 5-0 now. I am up in the 50 club, okay?
say hello to the people 50.
I am up in the club, all right? I have entered the door, and it was good. It was good. Your boy did good. Your boy did good,
Yeah, I
okay?
did.
He did. He did a very nice job of throwing me a nice party and having the people that I love and important in my life were in the room. And I was not privy to know who all was going to be there. So that was the surprise thing. So he couldn't surprise me with a party because I knew I was having a party.
How did you know you was having a party?
Well, how do I know? Because you told me.
Why did I tell you though?
Well, he told me because we had the same birthday.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
So it's hard to surprise somebody who had the same birthday. So he says.
So I say, huh?
That's what he said. So anyway, and so he threw me this nice party, and but the guest list was a surprise. And so when I walked in and I saw people from all over, I mean, as far as South Carolina, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, New York, I mean, it was just amazing. I was just, the girl was overwhelmed, overwhelmed. And I guess the best way I can say it is that my love bucket was overflowing. Okay, that's what I was saying. My love bucket was overflowing of um, just seeing all the faces, like just beautiful faces of people that I love, and I was not. I was just thinking to myself, how did he get them there? Like, how did he even, you know, get to invite them all? And I know he had help from some of my friends and relatives and things like that, helping him to think of people who I would want to be there to celebrate this milestone. And so yeah, so it was great. It was, I mean, great is not even the word that can describe it. It was just amazing. It's amazing, amazing time we had. I'm sure those of you who are on Facebook and Instagram and all the things, you see the pictures and but unfortunately, it does not capture the evening. It does not captivate the evening enough. Like I couldn't share all the pictures. I wasn't gonna put all the pictures out there. I just put a few. out there.
And that's a few.
But
think about the amount of pictures that you put out there, and that's a few.
You have an idea. Like I think you saw the walk-in, you know, and and I did the did the walk-in, and that was totally unexpected. As you see, when I walked in, I was just like, "What am I supposed to do?" Like everybody's clapping, everybody's cheering, you know, and I'm like, "Okay, what am I supposed to do?"
Hey, sis.
And so I just started, and I just was like, "Okay, well, let me just walk down this runway, okay, my own runway, yeah." And I got to walking and did my spin. I don't even know how, because I was like, oh Lord, when I thought about it later on, I was like, ooh, how did I do that?
I wish I thought about that.
I told
Anyway.
I told one of my friends, I said, honey, the Holy Spirit must have had me, honey, because the way them floors were slippery, he kept me up on my feet. But I had a blast. It was so fun. My coworkers that were there, they're still talking about it. Dr. Arujo, who was there, one of the surgeons I work with, he was there, and he was talking about it yesterday. He was talking about it today. He was like, T, we had such a blast, me and my wife. Thank you. And he was so honored that he was invited, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful time. And then my old boss lady, I call her boss lady, in North Carolina was there, and I had just talked to her like the week before, and it was funny because she's like, T, I was just she said, I was just thinking about you, and I was like, oh really? Then I find out, yeah, she was thinking about me because she was thinking in her mind she got to control this conversation, can't slip up and say nothing. So yeah, so we laughed about that, but it was good. My sister, uh, Latarsha was there. She helped me. I think she helped me get dressed. She helped me the whole weekend. Like she did that. That girl. I mean, everybody needs a sister like her in your life. A sister friend like her. You need her in your life. She looks out for everything. She's very attentive to the needs of people, and she has such a big heart. And so I appreciate her. I appreciate you, Tarsha, for being there and just rocking with me the whole weekend. It was beautiful, 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 beautiful. So yeah, but I wanted to say that leading up to the week, my birthday, I just was feeling this enormous sense of excitement, and I would just tell people, I'm excited. I'm excited about turning 50, and it wasn't about being excited about the party, although I was like excited about that, but it was an undescribable excitement that I was feeling about turning 50, and then my pastor preached a message on Sunday about 50 meaning Jubilee, like the Year of Jubilee. And he just began to speak some things over us and over me and over my husband, and what he was saying coincided with what our friends, Pastor Kevin and Darlene, they were there, and she spoke over us as well, and at the party, and it coincided with what she was saying, about what the things that just the things that were coming into the God and has in store for us, and being blessed and all the things. And so it was just great. It was just a blessing. That was like the icing on the cake on Sunday, which was our actual birthday, and getting that word, that revelation, and it just kind of it kind of brought home what I was feeling, the excitement and the joy that I was feeling. I know some people go into their 50s feeling, down and all that, but I'm telling you, there was no down in me. I am leading up to my birthday. The words I kept saying was, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I'm here to live to see 50. I'm still here, and I get to walking to this next chapter of my life, and God being the forefront of my life, being the priority in my life. And I know that based on what his word says, that he will withhold no good thing from those who walk uprightly before him. And does not mean that I'm perfect, and I don't mean I don't get things wrong, but my heart is postured towards him and pleasing him and living a life of Christ. And so I believe God's word, and I believe that I haven't seen nothing yet. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to whatever this Jubilee year is bringing to me, my husband, our family. I'm there for it. I'm here, as y'all say, I'm here for it. I'm here for God. So just blow my mind, you know? So yeah, I'm excited. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. And I'm blessed to have a wonderful husband who loves me well.
Yeah. So, good afternoon, everybody. Good evening. Good morning. Wherever you are, because you somewhere in this time. Yeah, this was a great experience. I don't know why I tagged you on the video. I always tag you on these videos instead of letting you post it on your own. So, let me untag you so you can post it on your own.
No, I want you to talk to the people.
I'm talking to the people. I'm talking to you. This is how we do it. So, anyway, yeah. So we had a great time. Really did. You know, the whole time it was happening, you know, I had some things going on in my mind the entire time, and I'm gonna take this quick moment to do a roll call. Once again, Teresa talked about our sister Tarsha. Tarsha looked out tremendously. She was my soundboard. You know, I would say, hey, you think this, you think that. You know, she handled all the out of town calls and making sure people had the hotel. Yes, we yarded out. We still tired. Had our hotel reservations, what hotels to stay in, what hotels not to. If you chose anything other than what we recommended, then that was on you. And I thank her for and her husband for just being present. Letitia Carter, Tish, my God,
baby, my baby.
I know that you're Teresa's sister cousin, and I know she has a sister cousin and a niecey cousin. I mean, niecey, cousin sister and a niecey sister. So, man, props to you. You came through with the place. Just was gorgeous. Elegant doesn't do it justice. It was just gorgeous. And you and your mom and your bestie Shay just, you know, the one thing you said was, "What do I want?" And I said, "However you see it, I'll send you the credit card." And you saw it. And you saw it just from a perspective that I could not even imagine. And it was really good with Elegant. I swear it was, girl. Shout out to Randy P. No drugs being sold, cause I ain't dirty. DJ Randy P, the positive one. Randy P came through on the sounds when he was able to play music. Cause Donza was doing a whole lot of talking. If y'all don't know in the world, Donza is Teresa's brother, and we love him to death. And he was doing the absolute most. And props to Donza for being a great MC. You know, he is definitely a master of ceremony because he involved everybody. And I thank God for him. Teresa's sister Lisa for helping me gather the pictures. You know, Donza coming through with some pictures. Nikki coming through with some pictures. Props to Teresa's mom, who we rode to the house and she got the photo albums out for us. You know, we were able to put together 50 years of Teresa's 50 years of life in a photo album. It was just some of the moments where just she still hasn't looked at it, and that was good. Shout out to Michelle Lynn Foster, my brother Brian Jackson. Michelle is my sister Crystal's best friend. I can get through in a couple of seconds. Um, they prepared the food. The electricity wasn't working the best in the kitchen. They 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 went to work, didn't they? And we had chicken and fried fish and crab balls that were just absolutely delicious. Mac and cheese, cabbage, green beans, rolls. Cake was good. I mean, everything was just good. The food was fantastic. Also, I think my stepmother Norma, who helped prepare the food and came through with a dish. Everything just went according to plan. I just want to make sure I don't forget anyone. Oh, I want to also thank those who came from North Carolina, Dr. Vonda K. Martin Jenkins and her husband, Pastor Kevin and Darlene Thorne, uh, Kim Whitaker, Drew and Nia Lawson, uh, Corey and Topeka Van Horn from South Carolina, Antoinette Bazemore from DC, who was Kim's sister. You already said Tarsha, and trying to figure out if I missed anybody else that came from out of town. Oh, I do want to shout out one more person, Leela Freeman, because I moved heaven and earth to get to her. And Nikki was like, "Hey, I can get to her," and she came, and that was just a blessing. Yeah. So once again, I thank everybody, all the family, friends, and loved ones, and last but not least, to Chris Dorr, to my childhood guy.
Woo woo woo!
You know what I mean? It's amazing that Chris and I became friends because Chris grew up with my little brothers. Shout out to Mark and Melvin. And the way Chris has shown up for us, from the photo shoot for our hoodies to the shoot for these pictures, oh my God, it was just fantastic. So I thank God for everything that happened. And this was just a great time. And I thank everybody who, okay, baby, I'm not going to say nothing crazy. I thank everybody who was able to show everybody who my wife really is. So often than not, people have pigeonholed my wife, and she don't like when I go down this road, but I am. People have categorized my wife as something that she isn't. When they think of my wife, hey, Demaya, they think of my wife as church girl. They think of my wife as little homely girl. They think of my wife as little girl with the long dress. And, my wife is a grown, elegant woman. And my wife has been through so many different phases of life. Shout out to Deja, our daughter, who gave a heck of a speech. My wife pretty much put her life on hold to raise my child while I was incarcerated. And through all of that, the ups and downs, putting herself through college, completely changing careers, becoming a business owner twice. You know what I mean? Just so many, I can say so many things about my wife, but the people at the festivities did it for me. And they were able, what did the Maya say? Thanks for sharing.
Spin on the mic before it got to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I didn't mean to, honey.
No.
I didn't mean to. I swear, you shoot a video, shoot a video and send it to me. I'll put it on Facebook, right on the resting place, so everybody can see it. I swear, I was just trying to steal the microphone from Donza because he was talking a lot, and we paid this DJ, and I needed to hear some music. So
right, because he didn't even let me talk to my ears. You see, I didn't get a chance to talk.
I messed that money up, but I was just trying to get the mic from Donza, so I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, I thank everybody who was able to tell the story of my wife, of who she is, not who she was or who they thought she could be, but who she is. And a lot of people on Saturday found out some things about my wife they did not know. And thanks be to God, because he needed the people to know it. And I know it's not about people, and I know my wife is like, don't you start now, yeah, so I'm going to stop, because I can go off on a tangent right now. And Tashia told me, I got to make sure I show Teresa the message, but Tashia told me, behave. So I'm going to behave. So Demaya said,
Oh, okay. You get stage fright.
oh, I wish I knew that. I'd let Donald bring that mic right to you. Indeed, I would have. But we had a fantastic time. And, shout out to the Rod and Kalia, Lucretia Bonte,
If you start naming people, you're gonna leave people out.
No, but I'm just doing this because that's her high school crew.
Oh yeah.
And they showed up for her and they acted a fool on the pictures. So I wasn't leaving anybody out. I'm just saying like specific areas of her life, from Carolina to Baltimore to her school. So yeah.
It was so good. So good, so good, so good. So I'm thankful.
Are we putting the pin in the birthday thing and moving?
Yep, we can put a pin in it. We are done recapping that part of the weekend.
All right, so I guess next up is on May 30th, Teresa and I have been engaged with Tracy Palmer, and we're having a speaking event. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me make sure I pull it up when I find it.
And you've probably seen in the flyer. We've been posting it here and there on social media. But those of you who are in the area and we would love for you to come and support us and be in the audience. It is free, but you do need to register to be in attendance.
And we'll put the flyer up after the broadcast, so you will see it. But it's May 30th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Well, did I get there later? Yeah.
There'll be light refreshments there. And,
yeah, there'll be light refreshments there. And it's called If You Only Knew What It Cost to Get Here. A conversation about life, death, trials, and tribulation, and the beauty of restoration. So we'll be doing that on May 30th from 11 to 3. The event is free. So Demai, if you and Kenny want to ride on over to Dover for light refreshments and get a little premarital counseling that you didn't know you needed, come on over. We'll be there.
and don't get it misconstrued. We are not the experts on marriage at all. We do not have the cap on it, but just from our soon to be 12 years of experience, and we can share some things, that we've learned along the way, some ups and downs and challenges,
And we'll be joined by Tracy Palmer, who, anybody that knows her, she has a life full of tribulation and restoration. So that'll be a blessing as well. Yeah. Let me see what else we got.
She has an awesome testimony. She's such a gem in the world, and just how she just lives her life out loud, and even through all her challenges, she's a beautiful woman. So,
all right. So what else do we have? Oh, June 6th is our third Let's Build Community event in Federalsburg. Let me find that. We're doing a whole lot, aren't we?
Yeah, that's going to be in Federalsburg.
At the Community Civic League, 3439 Laurel Grove Road, Federalsburg, Maryland, 21632. And that's also from 11 to 3. And for the last 2 years, we've done something there. And we gather one thing we understand about rural areas and people that are socioeconomically challenged, they don't really have transportation. So a lot of the resources that are allocated to them, they can't get to. So what we do is bring it to them. And my wife's from Caroline County, and I'm from Talbot County, but there are a lot of resources in Talbot County for it to be small. So we just try to bring some light to the community of Fellowsburg, and we'll have vendors there. And so far, I know we have that me. So far, I know we have Department of Social Services. We have us. We have Deeper Life Ministries. Are you just tapping me, or what are we doing?
No.
Oh, why are you messing with your ring and you tapping on me? We on this Facebook Live. Didn't we just talk about how good of a weekend we had? Birthday, here we is up here, and she tapping me. I'm thinking something wrong. She hit me with the sharp elbow. We found out you trying to hurt me for real. Trying to hurt me. But yeah. So we're just gonna have that, and as usual, we're gonna bring resources out. Prayerfully, my sister will be on the really recovery end. They can come out with Outward Bound, or I'll have Terry, put a table up there. So we'll have a representative from Chesapeake. We also work on getting either Tidal Health or Bay Health, someone somewhere there that can do blood pressure checks and diabetes checks and give you some information about wellness. So that's where we are with that. And yeah. So anything else?
I think that's about it. That's about it for what's coming up in the next couple of months. Um, and of course, we'll keep announcing as we go along things that are coming up. We will again have our annual coat drive, everything towards the end of the year, like we did last year. We'll still have that in Denton
at St. Luke's.
And, at St. Luke's again, and so that's something that we're looking forward to doing. So we're just trying to be more visual in the community. And so, tell your friends, family members, those that where we're going to be, because we're trying to, we're just trying to help people. The way that things are going on in the world now, we need to be people that help each other. And so, and if we can be of help to anybody, then we want to be. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're about. Okay.
It's something that I need to say before we leave, but I can't think of what it is. You were talking about and also the platform that we have as far as career pathways is we deal with prison reentry coaching, certified peer recovery specialist, case management, ethical training, wellness, recovery action planning, financial literacy. We also do that. And the plan is wherever a need is, we'll meet it. So you can always contact us if your organization, thing like that, need some contracted work. We do that as well after 4:30 or depending on the services that that you need and according to the services that we have rendered. So we're gonna post a bunch of flyers after the broadcast, and yeah.
And if you would like to be a volunteer to help out at our events, just let us know, because we, volunteers are appreciated. To help, make things smooth and things like that in the process of moving around at different events. So,
and if you want to be a vendor,
yeah,
the flyers will be up. Just contact us.
Yep.
And once again, the event with Mrs. Palmer, is a free event. You just need to register. That we will be serving light refreshments. So other than that, this is the year of Jubilee. T turned 50. You know, I'm gonna give y'all a little quiet secret that you probably don't know. But the same day that Teresa turned 50, I turned 52. You know, so that's just a little quiet secret. So all those gifts that were coming for my wife's 50th, Danielle turned 52 that same day.
And he got some gifts too. He just didn't get as many as I got, but he did get some gifts.
I got the gift of love.
Yes.
And it wasn't a whole lot of it.
And I gave him my gift on Sunday on his actual birthday.
Yeah. Speaking of which, got the wood grain on. Hey, my wife now. I'm a stickler for watches. Oh, shout out to my godchildren, Catalina and Amani, who got me the bomb watch.
Yeah,
because they know that Goddaddy loves timepieces. Because Goddaddy could not have a timepiece incarcerated. So now, yo, did she just say old man? Wow. Yeah, it's definitely time to end this broadcast. So, tell me an old man. Let me put my head to the back. Let me really look like an old man. Hey, Larry Jackson.
We love you too, Latasha.
Look at Larry Jackson, Teresa.
Hey, Larry.
Cool daddy. She's talking about, hey, Larry. What up, cool? What's going on, man? We about to get off here now, so you probably like 30 minutes too late, but it's all good. You can go back and watch the replay. So anyway, we will have the flyers up once again. It'll be our event on the 30th of May, our event on June 6th, and also our career pathway information if you're looking for a consultant or someone that you can hire for your organization. Other than that,
we out.
She's Mrs. Davis. I'm the guy who
and he's Mr. Davis.
I'm the guy who didn't have a birthday the same day as her.